Welcome back, my friends, to another Mindful Monday brought to you by Nourish My Soul. So, this week I wanted to do a meditation practice in honor of Martin Luther King. It is the day that we celebrate his birthday today. Many of you are volunteering in his honor, or you are taking the day off to hopefully reflect on his wisdom and his love for humanity and his sacrifice. So I wanted to do a meditation practice with you. How we can bring more loving kindness into our own lives and mirror that of the life of Martin Luther King Jr. So I thought this would be an easy practice and one that hopefully you incorporate into your life on a more regular basis. But even if you don't, I think it's beneficial to at least give it a try. So for those of you who have not practiced meditation before, don't get too caught up in all of the rules that you think that you're supposed to follow. Don't get frustrated if your mind kind of wanders off. It's fine. It happens. It is, again, it's a practice. No one ever gets perfect at it. So I think it's most important that you take some time in some quiet where you can reflect by yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to be by yourself. You can have others joining you, but you take this time to go inward. So get comfortable. You can either close your eyes if you find that easier to focus within, or you can leave them open if you're uncomfortable having your eyes closed. Again, there is no right or wrong way. Take a couple deep breaths. So you're going to breathe in through your nose all the way down into your belly. We've practiced this breathing together before. So you want to make sure that that breath goes all the way down and fills you up like a baby when they breathe and their stomach expands. This isn't shallow breathing that just goes to our lungs. We want it to go all the way down. And do that nice and slow. And then exhale fully all the way from your belly. Make sure that all that air is expelled through your mouth. Do that 3 times. That is a great practice to center yourself and prepare for the meditation ahead of you. And again, you can use this breathing technique anytime. It doesn't have to just be when you're meditating. It's a great grounding technique like we've talked about before. Okay, so now I want you to think about someone who has helped you in some way get to where you are and to become who you are today. I want you to say their name, preferably out loud, but if not, say it in your own mind. And I want you to repeat in your mind this following phrase. May you live in safety. May you have mental happiness, peace, and joy. May you have physical happiness, health, freedom from pain, and may you live with ease. May you live in safety. May you have mental happiness. May you have physical happiness, and may you live with ease. So, again, if your mind wanders, just bring it back and try it again. It's the sentiment that matters and not the exact words, so don't get hung up on that. This is all about gratitude and giving love and kindness out into the world, and starting with someone who has gotten you to where you are because of their extended kindness and willingness to help you is an easy place to start. So now we're going to move on to a friend. So think of someone that you love, that is not a part of your family, that is a dear friend. It could be someone that you likely haven't seen in a while due to COVID. And I want you to, again, extend this phrase to them. May you live in safety. May you have mental happiness. May you have physical happiness. And may you live with ease. And now I want your mind to go and to think about someone who you know who is experiencing difficulty. This doesn't have to be someone that you know personally. It can be just someone in your community, extended community that you have heard is suffering right now. There are many of us who are experiencing some degree of suffering. I think probably globally it is a united fact that there is great suffering, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you to identify somebody. And I want you to, again, genuinely offer up these words to them. May you live in safety. May you have mental happiness. May you have physical happiness. May you live with ease. And now I want you to shift your focus to someone who you have neutral feelings about. So this isn't going to be someone that you have a relationship with or that you're friends with, but that you have neutral thoughts. You don't really like or dislike them. You just know of them. And I want you to offer the phrase up to them, not because of any other reason, but that they simply exist. And this is a great practice to extend love and kindness to all, not just those that you personally have a connection with. We should be practicing empathy, compassion, love, and kindness to all beings. So that is why I chose to have you focus on a neutral person to get in the practice of that. So again, you're going to offer up the phrase to them, may you live in safety, may you have mental happiness, may you have physical happiness, and may you live with ease. And now, as you've probably guessed, we're going to progress on to offering loving kindness to a person who you have a difficult relationship with, or who you are at odds with. And I know it's really easy, especially right now. We're all falling into this trap of anger and resentment and judgment and hate and fear and all of those polarizing negative emotions towards one another. And instead, I want us to recognize that that hurts us probably even more than it hurts the other person. So if we can get out of that cycle, it has to start with us. We can't be asking the world to change and become more compassionate and to move away from all this divisiveness if we aren't willing to do it ourselves. So this is a really important practice for each of us to have right now. I think this actually becomes a practice of respect and compassion for yourself more than anything else. While it does reflect into the world as more love and kindness and compassion, it starts with you, because holding on to all those negative feelings towards others is actually more harmful to ourselves. So I hope you've progressed to this point, and I hope you're able to complete this in a genuine fashion. And if it doesn't feel genuine right now, just keep practicing, and hopefully it will eventually. So again, you're going to offer up this phrase. I want you to say that person's name, either in your mind or out loud, with whom you have a difficult relationship with, or you are feeling that anger, resentment towards. And I want you to say, may you live in safety. May you have mental happiness. May you have physical happiness. And may you live with ease. And you can continue with this practice with as many people as you would like. I think it's really important to do that progression. And you can continue on and stay in this meditation for as long as you'd like, and come back and visit it often. I think it is really powerful, and this is how we're going to change the world. It starts by us doing the work, and making this world what we want to see, we have to become that. So may you enjoy this day of reflection on the great Martin Luther King Jr., and may we all strive to become more like him. Thank you, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with our Talk to Me Tuesday.